Hello and welcome to my channel, Intuitive Reader the Revert. I'm an intuitive reader here to guide you, to give you clarity on your journey in life. The goal of my channel and my readings is to assist you in awakening you to your highest potential. My readings, they are intuitive. That means I get the messages from your higher self, from your angels. I also channel the messages as I read. So the messages come in as I go. So it's very important for you to stay towards the end of the video, because that's when everything will fall into place. At the end of the reading, I will pick from my Oracle Wisdom deck to give you a direct message from your angels, um, in addition to whatever will be revealed. I already pre-shuffled just to save some time. So now we're going to get into the reading. So let's see. So the way how I do it, since I'm here to assist you, I want to highlight an area where you might be struggling, or an issue that you might be facing, and we will do that with the overall energy. And we have, this card talks about regeneration, regeneration. It talks about new beginnings. It talks about second chances. And then we will clarify with these cards. Regeneration. So we have the Lovers. This is very positive. We have the World. Also very positive. We have the Death card. It depends how the message come out. And we have King of Wands. We have Two of Swords. And we have Four of Pentacles. Okay. So I'm just gonna spread them out to see, to get a feel what messages are coming through. So right away, because of this, and since I'm here to highlight an area where there's possibly some struggles or some difficulty, and right away this card, Four of Pentacles, it talks about holding on to people, things, possessions, past issues. It also talks about someone who can be controlling. It talks about someone who is, what I'm picking up is holding on to their appearances, basically concerned about what they're projecting in their image and all of these things. Also, it can represent someone who is possessive over the finance. So this reading is for those in a relationship. It can be marriage, or it can be any type of relationship, love relationship. So this energy of this person in the relationship, or it could be that, because this card talks about a husband, a good father, I mean. So definitely, or the more, the energy that's coming out the most is marriage relationship. But it's a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Some parts will, some parts won't. So definitely this person was very possessive, controlling. Maybe you're trying to get through to the person and it's not working. and now you're feeling at a crossroads because she's like sitting here blinded. Blinded also, you could be not, you can't see a way to get through to this person, or you can't see a way out of the struggle that you're in. You're just sitting there like stalemate energy, not moving forward, not knowing which way to go, how to communicate. Um, Also, what I'm picking up, because this card talks about denial as well. So maybe something has happened, a revelation, or you've just come to a point in your relationship that you're now realizing that you were blinded by this energy. And you were unaware of like actually what's going on, because in a marriage sometimes the husband, because he is the one who supports the family, he's the one in control of the money. In certain parts of the world, the women are stay at home, so they are very dependent on their husband and them coming home and providing some like financial assistance to the wife. And oftentimes that creates a lot of issues, a lot of issues, because it gives this person all the power. And you see, he's like not willing to share, you know? And it's causing you to possibly ask questions about this person, whether, because it's like, okay, yeah, I know that he's a good father, but this is how he's acting, holding on to maybe what I'm picking up is that because he is, let's say, possessive over the finance, that in by default, with all the issues, it's causing you to have resentment, and you're holding on to past issues of his behavior. So it's kind of a circle. So it's like he's holding on to the money, and then you're holding on to the anger and frustration that you're in because you're feeling stuck. So it's like both of you are in this energy. That's what I'm picking up. And possibly the situation is not very good, that possibly one person is considering putting an end to the relationship because of this energy, or because you are whatever. It's like you coming to realization that this person is possessive disguised as loving and caring and passionate, but in reality they just want control. Okay, so now you coming to that realization, it's like you're unable to be blinded by that anymore. And now it's like, what do I do? Do I put an end to it or not? It's a general reading. You will know what situation you're in. I'm just giving you the messages. So for one group, this energy is causing you to consider putting an end to the relationship or the marriage. But for the first group, or the other part, is that maybe by getting this message, by listening to this reading, it's going to give you some clarity. It's going to help you to decide what you want to say, how you want to say it. It's going to give you a sense of empowerment, this clarity, and at the same time, you having this power within yourself and having the power to be clear about what you want in the relationship or what you want in moving forward, because we have, this is the bottom of the deck card. So this card talks about forward planning, forward movement. So now you know how you want things to move forward, and at the same time you realize, this group of, for you who are listening, you realize that even if it seems like he's possessive or controlling or reserved, but in reality they're just trying to take care of the family, because this card also talks about being financially stable. So maybe you'll just realize that, okay, he's just trying to provide for the family, and that he is a good father. He is loving and caring and passionate. And why I say that, because even if the death card is here, that realization will cause a spiritual transformation. Yes, it is the death card, but one of the definition is a spiritual transformation, meaning leaving or letting the old die to create a regeneration. So this card, these two cards actually mean the same thing. It's like the death to be reborn. And if you see, it's like the tree is growing, it's raining, or it's not raining, but it's like this fairy dust that's like shining down onto the tree, and it's growing. But at the bottom, it's like there's lava and whatever, the death card. So it's like a total transformation of your internal being, how you, or possibly of the whole relationship in itself, you know, because of this clarity and this moving forward. Because if you put it upside down, it will have the opposite meaning. And also why I say that, and with this card, it talks about new beginning, and it also talks about second chances. So possibly coming out of this stalemate energy, you've learned about yourself, you've learned about the marriage or the relationship, that you do love this person. And this card is a major arcana. So is this, and so is this. Major arcana for me are, it's like stronger energy. It's stronger than the minor cards. It has a stronger impact on energy wise. So total transformation, spiritual transformation, because you know that this is a soulmate, because it's what the card means. Soulmates, perfect union. And also what I'm now picking up is that, because this card, it means soulmate, perfect union and stuff like that in a love reading, but this card on its own talks about union of self. So here what has happened is that you've gained a clarity, you've gained, it's like an epiphany, an awakening, and you've now become, it's awakened you to loving yourself, which helps you to then see the relationship for what it really is and see the person for who they really are. Because maybe, as I said, you were the one that's holding on to past issues, It doesn't have to be over the finance, it can just be any type of issues. You're holding on to something from the past, or they're holding on from something from the past, which is causing a stalemate energy. But your realization now, if you're the one who's stuck in the past, you're able to forgive yourself, forgive the other person, and that's creating a regeneration of the relationship. That's creating a second chance, or you've opened yourself up to giving the relationship a second chance because this is your soulmate. And now there's success, there's a completion of a cycle, there's a sense of wholeness. And it also confirms what I'm saying with this card. It's like, by being in this energy, by being in this stalemate energy, it's forced you to have unity within yourself and to have a sense of wholeness, a sense of completion, a sense of feeling complete within yourself. And that by default helps you to see the relationship as being complete, as being successful. Or it's just saying that by giving this relationship a second chance, you will have success. But for the other group of you, what I'm picking up, this is a general reading. It's not for everyone. As I said before, you're going to know which one applies to your case. But there is a group of you that you've come to the realization that you were blinded by this person, that they are not this passionate and caring person, and that you've come to love yourself as a result by realizing that this person is not offering you the love and that you can't have success with that person. And you've come to the realization that you do need to put an end to this relationship. And once you do that, you will still have success because you've learned to love yourself. Because sometimes relationships are there to serve as a life lesson, a lesson to love yourself and not to seek outside of yourself for love. Because no one can fill your cup. We shouldn't be looking for people to fill our cup of love. We will always be empty. Successful relationship only work when each person, this is the man, he's whole, he's complete emotionally, he's complete, stable financially, and also mentally. The woman as well, she's stable financially on her own, she can stand. Emotionally, she's able to love herself and be okay with that, she can stand. Mentally, she knows that she's intellectual, she's smart, she can get whatever she wants. She's you can stand in your integrity, you're complete. And then by default, the universe will send you an equal partner. The universe, not someone who's like this, in this energy. You know, this will never serve you. This person does not want to share. He's like holding on, he doesn't want to share. But you have to love yourself. And you will have the world at your feet. This card says it. It's like you're so complete, you're so successful, you're so abundant. The universe is here for you. And you will have a regeneration of self, of life. You will grow and blossom and have the life, uh, for, a successful life, a life with this soulmate. Because the card is here. It's not maybe, or the card is here. Okay. So for one group, don't let go. Give the marriage relationship a second chance, because they are passionate and loyal and dedicated, and to let go of whatever past issues will create new beginnings in the marriage, in the relationship. For the other part of you, it's the complete opposite. That things need to come to an end for you to have success and to work on yourself. Or maybe you have, or maybe, yeah, you need to, because I'm here to assist you in whatever issue or whatever circumstance that you need assistance. So now I'm going to pick from the Oracle Wisdom. So this is going to be a direct message from your angels based on the message that came out. So if you like this video, if parts of it resonate, please subscribe. Please like, comment. I very much appreciate it. So now let's see what message is going to come out for those in a relationship. We have the Metal King. It talks about discipline. And it also talks about boundaries. Okay. Number 37. The Metal King is strong and arrives to lend you an impenetrable shield of protection. No matter who sends you criticism or jealousy, you will not be hurt. This ally also prompts you to think about setting healthy boundaries. When you do, no matter how uncomfortable the task may be, everyone will benefit. He asks you to make sure you know where you end and another begins. Others' emotions are not yours, no matter how empathetic you may be. Another of Metal King's messages is to remind you how important it is to have a healthy sense of self-esteem. It's a good time to shine and be proud of what you have accomplished. So it definitely confirms what I was picking up about those that are there, those that I picked up that needs to possibly put an end to the relationship, because, as I said, a union of self-esteem, to have a healthy sense of self-esteem, self-love, not to look for love externally. You love yourself first, and then the universe will send you someone who loves you like you love you, and not be in this type of relationship that's one-sided. No one else is in the picture. This is a major arcana. There's two people here, and there's the angels. So again, confirming that once you work on yourself. My manicure is very bad, guys. I'm very sorry. But once you work on yourself, you find a sense of wholeness and completion. You will be proud. You will be proud of yourself. So that's the reading, guys. I hope it resonated. I hope you like it. Please subscribe. And I also have videos for by elements, so earth signs, water signs, fire signs, and air signs. I have other stuff on my other videos on my channel, so please subscribe and also click the notification button so you can know when I'm posting general readings and stuff. So thank you for watching and thank you for visiting my channel. Bye now.